Guys, hi guys. Questions on the game?
Ron, after Martine's strong start, what did you see happening with Bryce out there in the seventh inning, and how startling is it to see the game unravel that quickly?
Well, it is. We played a really good game for 6 innings. We didn't swing it again, but it was a good ball game till then. Bryce been pitching great for us. He didn't have his command today, and that happens. It's a shame, as good as he's pitched for us, that that he ends up with giving up that many runs. But it's one of those games where he just didn't have it. And then trying to close it, with bringing in the two guys we did, and it turned into a bad game. So you don't want to see that, and again, we didn't swing the bats that well again. So hopefully we'll find that. There's a couple of guys were better, so that's good. Benny getting a couple of hits was good. Other than that, just tough game.
And do you kind of find yourself in one of those cycles where when you hit, you don't pitch, when you pitch, you don't hit, and sometimes even when, like tonight, you get a good outing from your starter, but the bullpen brings a leak? It seems like it's always something.
Well, it certainly is right now, and when you're going bad, that's how it goes. You just don't seem to click up on both sides, or your defense lets you down, or something happens. But we've got to figure this out. We've got a tough pitcher we're facing tomorrow. Figure out a way to beat him, and hopefully we get a well pitched game from Godley, and then try to figure things out to where we can get on a little bit of a roll. But we know we're playing some tough teams, so we know that if we play this way, we're not going to win many games, and that's hard. We've got to figure out a way to pitch well, and like you said, and to time it up with a good offense.
Seems like since his debut, Perez has pitched really well for you guys. What have you seen from him in the last few?
Good command. Other than the home run to lead off, I thought he pitched great. Great changeup, fastballs in, cutters in, threw some curveballs, but the changeup and fastball I thought were outstanding, and he battles well, and he kept us in the game, even though you figure if he keeps us in the game like that, we're going to get a lead somewhere, and we weren't able to do it.
Rod, are you able to tell us who is going to start Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday is going to be Kyle Hart. So he knows it now, and we'll bring him over, and he's been throwing the ball really well. So hopefully we get a good start out of him.
Ron, Tampa Bay has really kind of taken it to you guys at Fenway, really the last 2 years now. Is there any common thread you see there in these games?
No, I don't know why, it is in this ballpark. I mean, things work out that way. It's hard to figure out, but they've got outstanding pitching, which is, I know we're not hitting, but that's part of the reason, because their pitching is really good. And they bring out arms out of the bullpen, and they not only have velocity, but they've got great off-speed stuff. So you're not going to probably score a lot of runs against them. And we know that we have to shut down their offense, and when we're not doing that, we're not going to win many games that way. So this is a really good team. I mean, that's just, when I talk about having to click everything together, you need to do that against these guys. We need to do against the Yankees, who we have next, and then try to figure out how we can get hot in some of the series that we have. All right.
Just how concerning is it to see, maybe some of the mental mistakes that happened, whether it's a pass ball or the base running, just maybe some of the lack of sharpness there in terms of decision making.
All right. Well, the pass ball is, some of that is trying to frame well. He's been catching great for us. The base running, you said the base running mistakes. So what mistakes did you see there other than Benny falling? So did you hear that question? So when you said base running mistakes, besides Benny falling down, what was the mistakes?
Well, just in terms of an 8-2 game, you know, he has to see that ball go into the corner. He plays left field. He knows that there's a cutout there. His run is basically meaningless, right?
Well, yeah, but he thought he read it well and he fell down. I mean, that you can't do much about that. I mean, sometimes those things happen. Anything else? All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Ron.